Hi. Okay, I'm going to show you the lounge room too soon. I know, that's my blanket. Don't judge. Right. We're out with the old, in with the new. We don't want the memories. Yeah, we just don't want memories of certain things. So basically, my sock is crooked in the seam and it's doing my autistic brain in. Washing's finished. Or it's needing something to be put in it, and I'm not going to do that. Anyway, we've done our lounge room, and I'm going to tell you what we're doing with the spare room, because we're no longer going to have a bed there. We're selling the bed because with my, even if like worst case scenario, I was on my own and I had to have my 24/7 supports, whoopsie daisy, which is what would happen. They don't sleep here. And if they do, it's your choice to do so, and it's easy to put a bed in there. I'd put a king single or something in there. So anyway, we're selling the old bed of ours because we have a hospital companion bed because of my disability. So basically, we've decided we want an office / modelling room for him, not modelling room, models like aeroplanes and things. And me, well, you know what I do, a bit of everything, including resin. So, let me show you the lounge room. I've got some new ornaments too. So look at this. Look how much space, actually, hang on a minute. Let's just back it up, shall we? Look at the room. Spacious. I can zigzag. I could do this. I can do this, and I can do this. Hi guys. I know they're staring at me weirdly. Because we have more space. So we got rid of our family 20-year piece. It's literally, ready? I'll show you. In pieces. All right. Now, so I'm just waiting for the door to close. Nice, fresh air actually. It's quite nice out there. I wonder if the temperature's warmed up really quickly. You're a bit crooked there, guys. So, basically, that's gone. And so we have, and he's just gone to get the 3 extra doors. So basically, along here, guys, 1, 2, 3. He needs his Xbox. So do I. I need the 1 chair. So we can have dinner parties there. We just pull it out and whatever. We can have a circle of chairs around here. You just rearrange a few things. Easy peasy. And basically, 3 cupboard doors. And we're going to get, these are actually knobs that don't come with it from IKEA. This is an IKEA piece. And so is that in that box. This is actually, you get the cupboard door from IKEA, $15. This is just a cheap set because it's like, we look after things. We don't need it to be like fancy or anything, right? So, oh, he said he's just been to IKEA, now he's off to Bunnings. Good on you, sir. He's doing a good job, isn't he? Right, so 3 doors are going there. Now he's going to Bunnings. You get them from Bunnings. So if you've got IKEA furniture that have a knob on it, all of my IKEA furniture that have knobs on it, everything is IKEA in my house. In case you haven't noticed, like over there, and everything is IKEA. But basically, I don't keep the knobs. I always buy mine from Bunnings. Tip there. Because it just makes it look more my style. It's kind of like personalising it, really, isn't it? So, that's going to cover up there, my DVDs. That's Sir's. Well, actually, no, House is actually, I reckon he should be more mine. Should I put him over in my section? Let's see if he notices. Well, you won't know, but I'll let you know if he noticed. Here, that's mine. Well, I'm the one that goes to a doctor all the time. He's the one that finds out the smart things. Do you know it took 48 years to realise I had a genetic syndrome making me so sick? Dumb as fuck, eh? That's Australian, sorry. if you're moving here, sincere condolences. Let's have a 1 minute silence. I'm joking. No, it is bad. It is bad. It's bad. So, look how pretty this is. And I put this here for him. I got him this just to make it a bit masculine here. Because this is where he watches his stuff. When we watch separate stuff. Which isn't often really because we do have similar interests. But there's occasions where it's like, get the fuck out of my face, man. Because, you know, with disability, okay, sometimes even with our other carers too, it's like, yeah, go do that. Because, you know, you don't want people on top of you. It's very hard when you're disabled. You've got people around you all the time. Anyway, basically, I'll put that there. So I got him that, which I think suits the lantern nicely. And I got him this, which I know that's a little bit feminine, but there's not really a lot of ornaments that are masculine. Because my bedroom's got so much of that, and the kitchen's got so much of the girl, and behind there is all very girly. So I'm trying to be fair. But it's a small place. But we like it because we like the location, the permanency of it, the affordability of it. It's enabled me to have private cover. And that is really important for my future because, you know, any suffering that I have to do, not just at home but in hospital, you don't have to share a room, you get treated with more respect because in Australia at the moment, the medical systems that are public are a mess and people are just too stressed to just be nice. And when you're not well, and I don't know if you know with 22Q, but our life expectancy is 50s and I'm 50. So now that's not saying that I won't live for 20 years, okay? Just keep your fingers and toes crossed. Don't uncross them the whole time, I'm joking. So I don't think like that, but that's just the risk factors that I have to keep in my mind because I don't get to choose, guys. I don't get to choose when it's time. My body, I'm amazing that I got past 3 years old with my syndrome. So I'm grateful, but I don't want to die in my 50s, but that's the common stat. So I'm preparing for my future because I want to be in, also I am someone that believes in God, and I do like the fact that a lot of these private hospitals too have a chapel, they have everything set up to be in that way as well, and they just treat you better because of the fact that the people that work there, I think they're treated better. So this place that I've chosen has really opened up an avenue for me to get everything better for me. This is an art district, so as you know with my art, I'm so excited. My new provider that I like for community connection and support workers and all that is very, I don't know how to describe them. They're just cool people, cool setup. Okay, I live in kind of like a part of Perth that's very open to anything and everything. It's not so, you know, rigid city, I'm so serious, I want to be rich. It's not like that, right? It's kind of chill, people are nice, artistic, got a lot of artists here, and I live in a disability complex, so everyone that lives here is disabled. So I have a lot of friends, and I'll end up remaking more and more. Not everyone's moved in yet, but basically, it's allowed me more, and it's allowed us to even do things like this. Except for laptop. My laptop is dying. $450 7 years ago, but it's only just dying now. It's crashing. So I have to save up for that, basically. But this was already done, so we had to go with it because we had the old unit, do you remember? Don't want that memory anymore. All of the family albums is in just a little box in the storeroom at the back. I'll probably never look at them again because that time in my life is over. And basically, that's why I wanted to redesign this. So this has been like 2 weeks in the thought process and last week in the actualized process. Because videos sometimes due to sickness, I have to have some videos in between my recent videos, which I don't like doing to you. They're not always like that. Some of them the same day. A lot of the time the same day. A lot of the times they're the day after it. But I'm just saying, sadly, things happened long time before. Not long time. I'm just saying, like, this is only like a week. So he's getting the doors because I can't stand this. Does it do your head in? So picture it with those doors. These are drawers, right? Oh my God, most of them are empty. What has he got in there? Stuff. Only one drawer was taken. That's great. I'm not complaining. We have so many cupboards here. It's great. But basically, the doors will cover that mess. And the plans for the new office. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now that we decided to get rid of the bed, opportunities have opened up. Oh, have you seen my... There's Christoph and... you're sleeping again, Christoph. Seriously, mate. He's the pretty boy there at the front. And Jazzy, hiding at the back. What are you doing? Come on. Is this what you do in winter, is it? Oh, I love you two so much. You're so cute. Everyone's hibernating. My cat, my fish, no, not my fish. My fish likes cold water. She likes cold because goldfish, cold water fish. Anyway, they're kind of hibernating. Even Willow's hibernating, and we got him a new bed. Okay, that's a while ago now, as well. But basically, he won't use it. No, because it doesn't look like the other ones. He eventually will use it because he'll get desperate and he'll realise what it is. But I'm just saying, I'm so offended. The nerve. Anyway, let me show you what the new office, art room, and modelling room for Sir is. You know, not that kind of modelling, like I said. Anyway, let's look. Now, I have to be careful here because my wheelchair, I've got this electric wheelchair, and it's the higher one before I get the bought one. The bought one's smaller than the higher one. I fucking hate the bigger one. I want to be able to buy the smaller one. And I'm waiting for the paperwork and everyone to make up their minds. When it really should be made up by me. But anyway, so, bed's going. Poof. Imagine it gone. Imagine this door is actually open, which is really hard to imagine. So let me bring you a bit closer. This is the size of the room. So that's the curtain to there. So that's the back wall. So he keeps the shelving unit, the glass for display for his stuff. All of that is his, including that's where his clothes are. Because you know what? I'm not sharing I could share my wardrobe. But no, I've got my own. We've got our own anyway. So it doesn't matter. So basically that grey unit over there, I'm getting in my bathroom to go with my bath. It's coming. It's on its way. Can you believe it? It's on its way. And my cabinet that's going on the wall is here on the premises. But I just have to get the builder to come. Well, not the builder, but the maintenance guy. He's really nice. He really gets it because his wife gets genetic seizures as well. I'm serious. What's the chances of that? We had a long chat. And basically, that's saying the same. So we're not getting rid of the dinosaurs. Don't worry about the dinosaurs. Okay, we'll probably get a floating shelf there because I'm going to have to talk Sir into one Star Wars picture. We're changing the room. He's going to have some changes. And women always win. But look, I'll make it fair. Come on. I think he gets the better deal personally. I like this side. I've got to go in like an L shape. This is going to be, but it's going to be great because you know what? Where the bed is here, it's going to be a nice rug. You know how like the echoing of rugs. I don't know if anyone, I've been to a recording studio a few times and they all have those black paddings and you go in this real sealed room and it's really creepy because when you get in there, it's like, and it was really hard to sing because I'm singing and I'm wanting to, and they're like, the technical people behind the glass, they're getting real pissed at me. They're like, they kept coming in and they kept saying, and I knew it was about me. I knew it was about no one else but me. Nobody move. We can hear it. Because you can hear a pin drop. This is a recording studio, right? This is like equipment that's like, can hear a pin drop, literally. Here I am, autistic and hyperactive, and I'm fidgeting, I'm getting into the music because it's hitting the soul, and the dopamine hit's gone boom, 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 and I'm, yeah, problematic. Yeah. And then the recording studio, every time, the last 8 bars, machinery goes off, starts going funny, and you're there till 3 a.m. for 8 bars. Anyway, I've got an L shape. So that's the bathroom door, but that never will be probably unlocked now because the guest toilet is there and also a shower is there because my shower chair, and that's what I use as a shower as well as sir, but then I'll be having a bath in my bathroom depending on my days of functioning, because as you can see I'm up today, not always like this. So I have the two to go between. So basically that's the bathroom door, but that will just need to be locked. We don't need to open it. So anyway, this is going to be a really fun room. I think his is going to dominate, but I'm going to have to compete. So picture all that space where the bed is, all into that corner. Where's my finger pointing? Near Buttons. Buttons was Matt's childhood teddy. It was Snoopy, and he's called Buttons. Okay, respect. His parents were like my parents. They're so cool, but they're in the sky somewhere. I don't know what they're doing up there. Probably having a great time. Yep. Anyway, so that's what's happening. And in the middle of the room, so the rug is exactly, like I can't show you much more than that because it's too hard to, I don't know, like give you an idea because there's a massive bed in the way. But basically this rug, look at this. Yep, I'm getting that in a blue. It's almost like, oh, this is close to it. Lighter than this, a lighter blue than this is going to be in the middle of that room because like I just said with recording studios, the way to stop the echoey, because we've got these hard floors, which is great for wheelchairs, and I always make sure, if you're a wheelchair user, that you have a very flush, not much of a bump, okay? Don't get thick pile. I've got thick pile next to my bed. I'll show you that, because my wheelchair won't be used over it. However, so there's that. However, ambulance trips and things like that, well, that doesn't matter. If I go by ambulance, everything gets ripped out of the fucking way. No one gives a shit. But if it's my hoist, because I've got Todd's paralysis or something from a seizure, then Sir just pushes the mat out of the way, brings in my hoist. I've got one of those. It's kind of like a hoist, and it wheels in. And anyway, it goes under the bed, and it picks me up, and it can take me through to the toilet or wherever I need to go. They could probably take me in the lift into the ambulance. Haven't needed it here. So basically, that's cool. And to let you guys know, we're permanently here. So I can keep my private cover. Cool. Which means my future, go and check this. It has been leaking. So yeah, isn't that good for my future? Okay. I will not be hospitalized, and when I do die, which hopefully is 70s, not 50s, I can't guarantee, but I think that way, 70s, then I will die in a private hospital and not in a public one where they treat you like a piece of shit. So I really like that. And in case you don't know, that's a boy and a girl. Babies will happen. You've probably seen the gender reveal. budgie mum. Just when I thought parenting was like out of my life for good, no, gonna be a budgie mum. But that's okay. That's okay. We're already having to plan because I'm such an autistic. I'm like, if Willow was to pass away, like, you know, he's getting to that age where there's only, you know, like less years for him to live. And I know you people probably think that's crazy, but it's not. It's an autistic thing, guys. Like anything familiar is hard to let go of. And here's my thing that I don't want to let go of. That thing there, easy. Oh, we couldn't hammer it down quick enough and chuck it out quick enough. Same with the bed. Memories. Obviously just everything was a lie probably. But basically that is going to be an awesome room. Office. Art studio. But I feel guilty about the Star Wars posters, but I don't think it's going to work. It's not fair. So I wonder if I could talk him into him having one Star Wars one, and I have one. I can get a poster and put it in there that represents my type of art. So I'm getting a skinny long table. I'll bring in from the storage room. We've got a massive storage room, which is great because now we're bringing that out of there and into there. There's more room in there. Now we've got a single bed mattress in there, guys. Like we can have like friends sleep over or a carer sleep over, easy. Because they're not sleeping in bed with me. That's weird. Because I've got a companion hospital bed, which I need to get the maintenance man to come and do. He's been ringing. I've got to do your stuff. I'm like, oh, I know, but I've been busy moving house. How many times since 2020? Far out. We were in a drug-infused house. That was fun. That was fun. Then we went to like medically retire in Mandurah. Beautiful house. Normal renting costs. Everything was fine. Neighbourhood was fine. Nice and quiet. Then they wanted to sell. Fair enough. It's your choice. Go to another place after being homeless. That place was actually owned by someone that works on a TV channel, TV station. And it had rats in it, mold, and it was dirty. Didn't matter how much bleach we used on the floor, the water from the mop bucket was black. Ew. So I really feel for any of you in a housing crisis. I'm so sorry the rich people are so selfish and inconsiderate and wouldn't live in the places themselves but rent it out. I'm so sorry, I really am. If there's a petition that you want me to sign, I'll sign it. So basically, yeah, we're here permanent. We're very lucky, very blessed, because this is the new, and I'm actually part of the survey. So the person here, because, you know, we have got along with them quite well because we were kind of the first. We were the third or the second people that moved in. And I love that because I am the same as them. I am a disability support worker, but not just that, I'm social welfare. I did my diploma through my workplace in social welfare, and I studied it heavily, guys, before I did 3 years of psychology. So basically, I know exactly how the systems are meant to run. You can change the name, you can talk about whatever it is. I know what the legislation direction they always stick to, how they do their policy making. That never changes, I promise you. There is a certain, it's almost like saying that you can write many Bible versions. Yes, you can. But if you know the Bible well, you know which one is, you know, how it's been altered. That's me. You can read legislation to me and I can say, I know why it's like that, and I can see why that will be changed. So basically, this is a more affordable style of how they've designed it and running it. So I will be, he's coming home, he's been to Bunnings, sorted. Good, if they didn't run out of the knobs. It wouldn't be funny if we had unmatching knobs. I'd be like, you know, OCD. Mona, I'm gonna miss you. Don't go. I know I've still got Ella and everyone else, but, and I love you guys just online that I don't get to see because you live overseas. God damn you. Why? I want to have a cup of tea. And you want to have a cup of tea with people in Australia. It's nothing wrong with them. It's just like, I like you guys too. I want to have a cup of tea and talk. A lot of us have a lot in common. But anyway, basically, it's a good design, and we are doing the walkthrough with the actual NDIA coming here because, and I can see why this is the prototype of what it needs to be financially to be affordable. This is the model that is the only model that's going to work, because you can't, so if there's any assholes listening and you think disability doesn't deserve anything, well, that's just going to change heavily, so you're going to be eating your words, because you'll never get rid of disability, people, because we exist. And it's discrimination to expect us to be, get the fuck off the earth. No, fuck you. I'm here and I contribute to society. Yes, I do. I do YouTube, okay? And I'm even, yeah, I am going to do, because of my qualifications, life coaching for disability. So basically, sorry I can't do it for you guys online, because I think a lot of you, if you're in Perth though, I know that there are people in Perth, you let me know. But basically, I'm dirt cheap because I'm not about money. I'm about actually being constructive and helping. So yeah. So that's my goals. I just haven't added it in there because I've just done my goals, which is like YouTube, because a sick person like me can't do a lot. But basically, no, that's what I'm going to do. It was what I was going to do before. I was actually going to do the threefold. I was actually going to do art therapy. I was actually going to do, I had the business cards and everything. I was actually going to do life coaching, and I was actually going to do dance therapy. I got sicker. That was after my non-profit that I did, basically. Yeah, I did. I was running a non-profit all on my own because everyone couldn't hack it, man. They couldn't hack it. Anyway, I had some lovely people try and step in and support me who were in the field. But sadly, I was so sick. I had someone say online, "Are you fucking stupid? Quit, idiot." I'm like, I am. I'm going to. Sadly, that's when I let go of my dreams. But anyway, it wasn't the right time because I still had kids living at home. Mum, I've had a bad day at work. Mum work. We have to do it, right? We have to listen. I get it. It's part of being mum. But I'm just saying I don't have to do that now. So anyway, that's my goals. If you wanted to know my goals, if you're on the NJS and you have your goals, you don't have to share them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying those are my goals. So I'm very excited because we're settled, which means I can do that. Private cover, which when you have a syndrome, guys, hospital visits are constant. I have to see every specialist tip to toe annually, even if there's no problem, let alone when there is a problem. I have many problems in my body, so I have to go more often than that in a year for a lot of ologies and stuff. And so basically, and I have to go backwards and do a lot of work too, because being like 22q autistic, meaning mental age being 18 to 21, God knows what it was when I was in my 20s. I am seeking through the autism psychologists, sorry, should know that, shouldn't I? Basically, because there's a lot of skills I still need to learn with my autism, because I never learned them as a child. I never had access to, you know, the therapies that exist today. No one, even the ones who were diagnosed in Australia, didn't have access to those things. So I have to go backwards and learn about how does my brain work and how do I work with that. A bit like what I do with my neuropsych, because I'm an MND, which is prodromal to dementia. Basically, my brain does all these things and seizures. It's fried a lot of, I have a lot of problems because of that. And so my neuropsych can help me with those things because it's all processing, it's all brain stuff, it's all, so just in case you want to know which psychologist to go to, there's many different kinds. And there is autistic places, as in if you live in Perth, ask me, because I know an autistic specialty actual place, meaning they can speak to you neurodivergently because people don't understand neurodivergence. They don't, even if they're a psychologist. They'll know something's a bit weird about you, but they won't know what it is. But yeah, so basically it's good news, and thank you for all of you that, I know that you followed our journey and you've been surprised. It's purely bureaucracy. It is purely because I didn't fit a box, guys. When you are neglected by your parents, when you're meant to be under guardianship from 18, it's a mess. It's not the government's total fault, but it is. It's also my family's fault for not doing things that they should have done as a child. So when you add all these things together, it's a clusterfuck. And basically handing me into the medical adult system without my medical history, which we're probably going to go and get now, my childhood records, so that can be added in to look at the bigger picture, right? Because that's what you need to do to get an idea, because 22q you're born with. So, it's been very difficult to put me in a box with the NDIS, because when I started on the NDIS, it was under chronic illness. It was under many different things. And it was like, my autism, my ME/CFS, I have Lyme disease, and what were the other ones written down? Fibromyalgia with my Ehlers-Danlos. So it's like, okay, well, it's really changed. And luckily that I am at the AAT, because it's worked out well, because it's been able to be changed. So now they're not going on symptoms, they're going on diagnosis. And 22q is my umbrella diagnosis. It's the reason for the shit fuckery of list that I've got. So that's now at the top. But basically, where I live, I'm happy it's sort of ended here. Affordable. Like I said, I can get private cover, which I've got for the future. And because things don't start immediately, but they get there eventually. But basically, I've got awesome places around, like provider for staff and activities, and I've got so many. This is actually quite a hub for disability. Also, the beach is just at the end of the street. At the end of the street. I love it. I'm a beach. I grew up around the beach, even in the country. Denmark is a forest on the ocean. Okay, I love it. So all the points that I need to feel I'm kind of home, even though this is not the part of Perth that I grew up in. I grew up in shitty north. North is shit. If you live north, consider south. North is shit. Not saying that all of south is good, but I'm just saying, like, north is shit. It's just the vibe's not good. I like the vibe here. But basically, yeah, it's settled. It's all good. Hence why I've made these decisions. And sorry for the delay in even announcing that, but the stress, we've just been forgetting. We've been so busy. Just demolishing that old thing that we've had for like 20 years took Sir practically a day. But he enjoyed it, because it was like, fuck this, fuck that. Because, when you're rejected by your own children, you don't want to remember that crap, especially when you know you didn't deserve it. But it is what it is, okay? People make their choices. That's their choice. They're going to have to live with it. But I'm going to now make my choices, and I'm happy with that, because I know what choices I'm going to make, and I feel set. I've got a base, and now I can explore. Perhaps even go on a holiday somewhere. Anyway, I like to try to. I'm actually aiming to go to a farm stay respite. Can you imagine me? I'd be like, where's the goats? Where's the horses? Where's the sheep? Where's the ducks? Where's the chickens? Can I collect the eggs? Can I feed the chickens? If you've got geese, do they bite? Do they bite? And I mean on the bum bite. You know, like they're at that height. Whether you're on a bike or whether you're standing up, they're that height. And they go for the meaty bit. How do they know that? It hurts. And I don't have a butt, really. I don't think. This is a bit personal, isn't it? I don't, at the moment I kind of do. Got a bit of flu retention still, but also probably that. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't have much. I don't have a good butt. I don't think. So anyway, we're settled. We're stable. We're here. So that storeroom, another thing we're going to do, but because we've moved in winter, I can't do it, which OCD-wise is doing my head in. We're going to empty out the whole thing because everything got rushed in there in the move because it was such a nightmare days. So basically, we're going to take everything out in spring, sweep the whole thing, mop it all down. We've got an outdoor mop that we use on the back balcony, and we'll use that in there, clean it up. This place is going to be perfect by another 6 months. It's going to take time. It always does when you move house, doesn't it? But it's going to look great, and everything's going to be in its right place and organized, which means I can just be busy doing things. Soon, Ella knows it, I'm going to visit some horses. Yeah, I am. I might have to buy some riding pants and some riding boots. Oh yeah, I'm tempted because I love horses. And I want to ride them too. I want to brush them, tickle them. Yeah, so the opportunity's out here. Happy. So being around everyone that lives here is disabled. Unlike the other place, which was lovely, and they still keep contacting us. How are you going? You know, because they knew that like that real estate agent was like, assholes. They're still dealing with them. That's kind of sad because we're none of them. But basically, it's like they're normal though, and they're boomers, so they don't understand disability. X generation is so much of us that are disabled, and I'm not saying that there's many of you boomers out there that are disabled as well. I'm just saying, like, there has been an influx because at the end of the day, we are, something has caused it, whether it's DNA or what we've eaten. But anyway, thanks for watching this morning. I wanted to show you house stuff, and I'm excited. And I'm going to film it when it's complete because it's no point when it's not. Love you all. See you in the next video. Bye!